All right, welcome to this after Halloween video. Alexander here. Obviously, I'm coming to you from my home office in beautiful Colombia, and today I want to share with you a few thoughts about long-term goals and what they can do to your business and general life success. I see you on the other side. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. So, long-term goals. We all have heard about this talks about you should have a why, you have to have a why that makes you cry, and all this stuff. And there is so many books out there talking about how to create powerful goals, and I have read several of them. There's so many videos and trainings and stuff, and even I already some long time ago created some blog about creating goals. And today it's actually the 2nd November, Monday. Here in Colombia it's a holiday. And yesterday night I was watching movie with my wife. We were kind of having a hangout day because we went partying all night on Halloween. Our party was amazing. I hope you had a good time too. So we were hanging out a little bit, taking it easy, and in the evening, yesterday night, we were watching some movies. And we happened to watch a very inspiring movie, full recording of Secret Millionaire. I have no idea if you know this show. I didn't know it before. I actually got to know it through one of my most important mentors, Dani Johnson, because she had a Secret Millionaire show. And that's the one we watched yesterday, and I got really inspired. And today I happened to roam around looking for some motivation, and I found an amazing webpage, Motivation Grid. And this guy here, actually I don't even know yet what's his name. Anyway, it's a really cool webpage. I may post the link below the video here on the blog. And he quotes here a few things from Jim Rohn. If you don't know Jim Rohn yet, please go Google him. Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. Or I will include a link below the video for books of Jim Rohn. He is an amazing business and success philosopher. Sorry, my English. Amazing, absolutely inspiring, great personality. He unfortunately died a few years ago and left us with a huge inheritance of books and knowledge. Like, he was probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, business philosopher of his time. So here in this blog of this my new friend, which I already subscribed to because it's a really nice one, he quotes a few sayings of Jim Rohn. And one which somehow impacted me right now to make this short little blog is: we all need long-term powerful goals to help us pass the short-term obstacles. Yeah, that's self-evident. When I started my journey as an entrepreneur, one business partner I had that time, he told me, you have to create goals, powerful, big, long-term goals. If you have those, the little problems that come up every day, they just apparently disappear. If you have big problems, the small problems, you don't see them anymore. And I was listening to that and I found it made sense. It's nice, but I didn't really get it. And now over the years and all the with all the things that happen in these years since I'm working on becoming the entrepreneur that I want to be, I'm still far from that, by the way. I made some progress, certainly, but I'm still far from where I want to be. And that comes to the point exactly that we're talking about, which is the long-term goals. In the meanwhile, I have a huge vision of where I want to go and who, much more important, which is also comes from Jim Rohn, who I want to be. Jim Rohn explains when he was young, one rich guy that he met told him, Mr. Rohn, it's time to make a plan to become a millionaire. That was when he was 25 something. And he was like, to become a millionaire? He was broke that time. And when I heard that about him, I was like, okay, yeah. So and this guy told him, Mr. Shove told him, not because of the money that you will get, but much more because of the person you have to become a millionaire. It takes a certain personality to be successful. So that really hit me when I heard that. And today this quote, no, we all need long-term, powerful goals to help us pass the short-term obstacles. That's so true. And yesterday in this Secret Millionaire show, the replay, Danny Johnson is going to this, it's one little town somewhere in Texas, and she's living there in a really broken down neighborhood, looking for people who change other people's life, to which she could give some donations that they can move even more people's lives. And it really hit me, because that's definitely one of my goals, which I have since long time, which somehow disappeared when I was living the life of dealing with all the daily small problems, until I started to become an entrepreneur and kind of remembered, what actually do I want from my life? One exercise that another mentor of mine told me, which I did, which is very powerful, which I recommend everybody to do, is sit down and write the speech of your funeral. Now, that might sound crazy for some of you, but the point of this exercise is, there's 2 points which I can see. There might be more. I would love to hear your comment below if you see more goals for more reasons for that. But 2 reasons which I see is, one is it makes you aware of the limited time resource you have, because if you write your funeral speech, it's like, wow, that's gonna happen one day. Who knows when this will be? So how much time I have left? Time is the only resource that we have which is irreplaceable. It's gone, it's gone. And the second reason is, it really drives down the point of, what is my long-term goal? What do I want people to say about me once I'm gone from this planet? So if you have this clear, then you really have a long-term goal. That's your life mission. Or as T.R.F. Ecker likes to say it, your marching order. If you make this little exercise, you will find out your marching order. And that's so powerful. And then the little problems, like, they just kind of disappear, really. They're still there, but they don't seem so big and pressing anymore, because you have a vision. So I will include the links to the things that I mentioned in this video. It's the Secret Millionaire Show of Danny Johnson, it's the Jim Rohn books on Amazon. I really recommend you watch out for this stuff, for these things, and get at least some audio programs of Jim Rohn, because I'm listening to that a lot to audios when I'm driving in the car and somewhere in the jam or whatever. I don't need to commute every day, but still here in Bogota there is lots of jam, so there's many hours which I can use very nicely, which would be wasted otherwise. Probably even not only wasted the time but also the energy, because you get angry in the jam, and if I'm listening to these audios, it just doesn't matter. I just don't care, because I'm building up my, how to say, I'm downloading positive programs on my hard disk during standing in the jam. So I recommend that. And by doing so, I want you to really think about, what do you want to accomplish in your life, in this life? You have 86,000 something seconds a day, is that right? I don't remember exactly. And every second that's gone, it's gone. It's never coming back. So don't you waste time. That's another thing. I'm going to include a link to a YouTube video also from Motivation Guide about wasting time. Actually, if you go today, 2nd November, to my Facebook page, over at Alexander Rozinek page, I today posted that on my page. So my wish for you is that you write your funeral speech and that you find out what's your life's mission. And if you have already found out, I would love to hear about it. Please use the space below the blog to leave me some comments about your life's missions. I would really love to hear that. I love to hear from inspired people. My life's mission is several things. One is to create some kind of NGO or whatever, some organization to help kids around the planet to get education, to get enough food, to be healthy, and to groom the kids for success. That's one of my life's missions, which I didn't really start yet, but I am working on that. And I mean, for me personally, the project started already. It's not yet out there. Okay? So I would love to hear about your life's mission. And I really hope that you get some value of this blog today. If you did so, feel free to share with people who might get value as well. And please leave me a comment. I love to hear what you think. So I wish you an awesome week. It's Monday, 2nd November 2015. And that's it from me today. Have an awesome week and talk to you next week.